Hello and welcome to our channel dedicated to the world's most captivating news. If you enjoy exclusive revelations and stories that shake palaces, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, share this video, and tell us in the comments what you think of this absolutely astonishing case. Today, we delve into a story that will leave you speechless, an attack of unprecedented violence that directly affects the royal family of Monaco. In this explosive video, we will discover together how Mike Wittstock, the father of Princess Charlene of Monaco and father-in-law of Prince Albert II, found himself at the center of a terrifying attack involving threats with an AK47 type automatic weapon, leaving the 70-year-old man with a broken nose and injuries that will forever scar this family already ravaged by numerous scandals. The story begins on the quiet streets where no one would have imagined such violence could erupt. Mike Wittstock, the former South African swimmer who became the father of a princess, was leading a quiet life when fate took a turn for the worse. Witnesses at the scene describe a scene of rare brutality, where the threat of a weapon of war transformed an ordinary day into an absolute nightmare. The details of this attack are chilling. Mike Wittstock was apparently in a public place when several individuals aggressively approached him. The situation quickly escalated when one of the attackers brandished a Kalashnikov-style AK-47 automatic weapon, a formidable weapon capable of firing hundreds of bullets per minute. Faced with this deadly threat, the princess's father had no choice but to endure the intimidation and physical violence that followed. The blow to Mike Wittstock's face was so violent that his nose instantly shattered. Witnesses report hearing the ominous sound of the bone breaking under the impact. Blood immediately flowed, transforming the face of this respectable man into a mask of pain and shock. This injury, beyond its traumatic physical appearance, represents a profound humiliation for a man accustomed to the respect and dignity that surround the Monegasque royal family. The motives behind this attack remain mysterious and fuel speculation. Some sources suggest that this attack could be linked to the complex affairs that sometimes surround influential families, while others raise the possibility of a settling of scores or an attempt at intimidation indirectly targeting the Monaco royal family. The presence of a weapon of war like the AK-47 clearly indicates that the attackers were not joking and were prepared to go to great lengths with their threats. The impact of this attack on the Monegasque royal family cannot be underestimated. Princess Charlene, already weakened by numerous personal ordeals and health problems that kept her away from Monaco for many months, now finds herself confronted with the violent assault of her beloved father. This new ordeal adds to the already long list of challenges she faces in her life as a princess, between protocol pressures, persistent rumors about her marriage, and now this violence affecting her immediate family. Prince Albert II, for his part, finds himself in a particularly delicate position. How should he react when his wife's father becomes the victim of such a serious assault? Princely responsibilities require a certain public restraint, but the anger and outrage in the face of such acts of violence must be immense. The security of the royal family, already permanently reinforced, risks undergoing further adjustments following this incident, which proves that no one is immune to violence, even those close to crowned heads. The medical consequences for Mike Wittstock go beyond a simple broken nose. The psychological trauma associated with such an attack, especially at his age, can leave lasting after effects. Being threatened with death with an automatic weapon represents a considerable emotional shock that requires appropriate psychological support. The doctors who treated him had to not only treat his physical injuries but also assess the psychological impact of this traumatic attack. The investigation into this attack is mobilizing considerable resources. Law enforcement is taking this case very seriously, not only because of the gravity of the events but also because of its connection to the Monegasque royal family. Investigators are examining all possible angles, from surveillance cameras to witness statements, including analyzing the potential motivations of the attackers. The use of a weapon of war considerably complicates the investigation and directs the search toward particularly dangerous environments. The media repercussions of this attack were enormous. The international press seized on the case, multiplying hypotheses and analyses on the possible ramifications of this violent act. Some media outlets specializing in royal family news saw it as another episode in the turmoil that regularly rocks the Monegasque royal family, while others analyze this event from the perspective of the growing insecurity affecting even the most protected figures. The South African community, where Mike Wittstock hails from, also expressed its outrage at this attack. This former athlete, respected in his native country for his swimming career and for having become the father of a princess, benefits from a positive image that makes this attack even more revolting in the eyes of his compatriots. Reactions of solidarity are multiplying, showing that this violence transcends borders and affects all those who know the Wittstock family. The security aspect of this case raises important questions about the protection of those close to the royal families. While Mike Wittstock apparently did not benefit from permanent close protection, unlike his daughter and son-in-law, this attack could change security protocols. Threats with a weapon of war require a complete reassessment of protective measures, not only for direct members of the royal family but also for those close to them. Witnesses to this attack describe a scene they will not soon forget. Seeing a man Mike Wittstock's age threatened with a Kalashnikov and beaten in the face is traumatic for all those who witnessed this gratuitous violence. Their testimonies will be crucial to the investigation and may help identify the attackers and understand their true motives. This attack comes at a time when the Monegasque royal family is already facing numerous difficulties. Between Princess Charlene's health problems, persistent rumors about the strength of the royal couple, and now this violence directly affecting the family, the prince's palace must manage a multifaceted crisis that is testing the resilience of this centuries-old institution. Security experts are wondering about the flaws that allowed such an attack. How were individuals armed with an AK-47 able to approach and threaten the father of the Princess of Monaco? This question raises legitimate concerns about the effectiveness of the surveillance and protection measures put in place for figures linked to the Monegasque royal family. The impact of this attack on Monaco's image should not be overlooked. This principality, renowned for its security and sophistication, finds itself associated with extreme violence involving weapons of war. The Monegasque authorities will probably have to reassure the population and visitors about their ability to maintain order and security on their territory. This case is a stark reminder that behind the pomp and glitz of royal families lie vulnerable human beings, exposed to the same dangers as ordinary mortals, sometimes even more so due to their notoriety. Mike Wittstock, with his broken nose and trauma, today embodies this cruel reality where violence can strike anyone, at any time, even those close to the world's most powerful. As the investigation continues and Mike Wittstock's wounds slowly heal, one question remains and challenges us all. In a world where even the fathers of princesses are no longer safe from the threat of weapons of war, who can truly feel safe anymore?